So I restart everything, okay, goes to window, package management, my asset. So you can search for the third person. So if you haven't downloaded, then you download. So search for third person, import to your project, install. Oh, 没有电了，为什么再跳出来的？No, no wonder performance 这样差。Okay. Sorry, I forgot to record. Okay, sorry, I repeat again. So right click, create, okay, scriptable object, okay, scriptable object, okay, and then you search for, you rename it as an item SO and open my website, okay, copy this script, SO script to here, okay, and then you right click, create, okay, scriptable object item SO, you rename it as apple. So this sprite you name it as apples, and the sprite you choose the apple. Now you cannot choose, right, because you haven't changed these apples to icon apple to the sprite. This one change to single and apple, and apply. So you select multiples, okay, goes to script, okay, singles, then click apply, okay. So now for your scriptable object here, your sprite, you can choose already, you choose the apples, okay. You create another one, or you can copy paste, create another one, we call it as an orange. So the item name is called orange, and the sprite is orange, okay, and the type is material. So if you're lazy, you can copy paste, rename it as banana, okay, and this icon you change to banana, okay. This orange you rename it as this orange one rename it as banana. So now all organized already, done. Okay, goes to my another script, okay, this one done. Okay, you need to find the 3 images and models for apple grapes, okay. So we need to have a model, so you can write it here, your items models, okay. So here you can put it your models, okay, your apples, bananas, and orange, so just drag and drop here. So now your apples and this one, they don't have the material, so you can extract the material and make sure you open the material folders for them, okay, so don't messy not messy. So now you have this already for your apples, then your banana also extract the material, same folder. Orange also extract the material and select the same folder, okay. So now for your apples, orange, okay, apple you put it in front. Oh my god, so for the apple you see you have a camera and light here, right? So right click, prefab, unpack completely, okay. So for your camera and light delete, okay, your wall delete, and this one drag out, this one also can delete, so you have the apple left only. So for your apples, okay, we make it bigger size, roughly like 200, 500, okay, I think 500 lah, okay, make it bigger size a bit lah, okay. So now we make it the map, okay, as our apples, Okay, and then our banana, you drag it here, so we make it bigger, so make it like 500. Okay, so this one we select it as the banana. Okay, so orange as well, extract already, put it here, enlarge it, okay, to 500. Okay, then select your orange. This one rename it, confusing. Apples. Okay, orange, and then orange also lah, because you don't want also can. This one, so you can see you put it like orange. So now you have the orange, and make it far a bit. So now we need to add the collider for them. So add box collider, and we make it bigger already lah, because we wanted to nearby it, so it automatically collected lah. Okay, so like this, put it, so make it bigger lah. Okay, so this one also same, add box collider, so edit, so we modify this, make it bigger. Okay, same for this orange as well, add the colliders, edit, oops, why the orange so big, prefabs, unpack it, so I make it go up, so this one delete, so orange. Okay, I add the colliders, okay, edit, so make it like this. Okay, can. So now done for our orange. Okay, so now we goes to the script. Okay, we goes to our script. So the inventory script. Okay, so copy this inventory script. Copy the name inventory. Copy. Okay, and we goes to this one. Okay, I prefer to put it in the inventory scripting lah, so depends lah, I put it here. So right click, create, okay, scripting, mono behavior script, paste your class, double enter. Okay, double click this one. Okay, so now we have this. Okay, copy the coding. Okay, copy entire coding. This one. Okay, Control A, Control V. Okay, so you can see if because we are using dictionary, so we must using system.correction generic. Okay, so this is the item scriptable object, and how many scriptable object we collected the items. This is the how many amounts that we have. So we add the item. When we collect, then we call this function. So it will be asking, is it this one already have the key or not? If no key, means that they are start from the 0. Okay, and then if they have key, so plus 1 the amount. Okay, plus the amount also. Now your item pickup is how much already. Okay, and then this has items is we need later we need it for our crafting. We check, is it we have this item or not. And then this one is removed after we craft, then we remove the items. Okay, so you can see if we contain the item key, so it will tell you that you have that item, and then after that you can remove it and you craft the new thing, then you add the new items here. Okay, but this one is next week. We'll do the crafting. Okay, next, okay, for inventory. Okay, so now you go back to my website again. So pick up script, attach your script to your item. So this one you need to prepare the apple, grab orange, and you need to attach this code to your item. So now we copy this code. copy the class name here. So we goes to this one. Okay, right click, create, okay, script, mono behavior script. We type the pickup items here. We double click this one and we use this coding. This coding is without that we are using the inventory code, so means that we are using this code. And this one item is now this pickup item is belonging to which scriptable object, which item. Okay, for example, it's apples, orange, or banana. Okay, this one is on trigger enter. When your player crash it out, enter it, okay, it will be at the items one, and then you destroy the object. That's all only lah. So you just copy this coding. Okay, put this one. Okay, you go to this one. Okay, place this one. Okay, so now attach this script. Okay, attach this script to all your apples, your banana, okay, your orange. Okay, so your apples here, you need to tell that your scripting and this one inventory is your, or we haven't attached the inventory, so create empty. So your inventory managers and those, this one. Okay, you drag your inventory here, you drag your inventory scripting, it's okay, you drag your inventory scripting here. So now your apples, yeah, after you drag the script, so select the inventory and the IO is select the apples. You cannot select the orange. Later you pick up the orange, it will tell you pick up the apple. Okay, so this one banana, so same inventory, and then this one is banana. Okay, orange, so inventory managers, then is orange. Okay, so now done for this one. Okay, you look at your codings. Okay, on trigger and those means that your colliders must be check the is triggers, right? Okay, all your items here must be check the triggers here. Okay, so now we check again. Okay, so done already. Okay, we can stop here first. We check our system. So we go to collect the apple. So you see pick up apples, now you have one. Okay, so we continue. Your goes for banana, so pick up banana, now have one. So pick up orange, now you have one. So if you want more, so you can copy apples. Okay, you drag your apple somewhere else. So you have 2 apples right now, right? So you can collect 1 apples. Now you have 2 apples. Okay, so we stop here. Later we have the UI for our inventory.